Super Collection Maze 2 is a 3D game where players tasked with finding keys in a maze to open doors to reach the end. The game was developed in 2 weeks by a small team of 4 students from the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs. The game was developed in Unity 3D using C#. I designed and developed the models for the game using Blender. As the player goes throughout the maze, they will collect keys to open these doors based on the key's color. The player also has the ability to collect several different power-ups throughout the game. Forest of Souls is a shadow and light-based puzzle game. The game was conceived by Jennifer Dobbins, and a small team of developers at the University of Colorado Springs built the prototype in Unity 3D within a week. At night, the player would have to traverse the world while avoiding wolves. The player would have to strategically move from light source to light source in order to keep the wolves at bay. The puzzles would be solved during the light of day, where the player would be safe from the threats that would appear at night. The puzzles consisted of players pushing objects to cast shadows on particular objects on the ground. Extreme Action Space Paddles is a variation of Breakout. In this variation, the player controls 4 paddles on the bottom, top, left, and right of the screen. This game was developed in a week by a team of 3 designers using Unity 3D with C#. All the paddles move in accordance with the mouse's position like a crosshair. The red blocks explode, damaging nearby blocks. The green blocks multiply the current ball into multiple balls. The player was given the ability to launch the ball from whatever paddle they choose. Tiles is a 2D grid-based puzzle game. The game was designed and developed by myself throughout a semester of school. The game was built using GameMaker Studio 2 and the GML scripting language. The player is given a list of pieces which they must place into the grid in a precise way. The red X indicates a space that can not be filled by tiles because it is currently filled by the X. Players will not have to fill this space to complete the puzzle. Some puzzles have colored circles. These colored circles have to match up with a colored piece and will only accept pieces of the same color to be placed on that particular tile. This game is currently available for download on itch.io. Bindrune is a project that I worked on with a group of game designers at the University of Colorado Springs. The project team consisted of 30+ students working together to develop a game. Bindrune is a dungeon crawler where players collected runes to help them traverse the many rooms of the cave and defeat any foes in their way. The caves were filled with various monsters from Norse mythology. The player could cast multiple runes at a time, increasing their effectiveness on any particular enemy. The 30+ students built the beta version of the game in Unity using GitHub for version control and Trello for task management and an agile development process.
Sword's greatest men have fallen. The other giants cry out in despair, but I am the one who still holds his weapon. I kept swinging my axe without falling back, and I did not fall.